With this video, we will be doing Gene Dell, Diddy ex-bodyguard says Diddy might take his life behind the Cassie videos. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
The art of dialogue. Let's see what they talking about.
Do you think Diddy can come back from this? Because a lot of people saying it's over for him.
Oh, it is over for him.
It's over.
Come back to where?
Come back to where?
To be in the entertainment business? Listen to me, man. And I don't want to bring this guy's story up because it's old. And I know he's trying to live past it. But I'm going to bring it up anyway.
I'm going to bring it up anyway.
Ray Rice.
Oh, yeah, I remember
his wife spit in his face. And he did what he did on that elevator. He ain't played one football game after that. Nowhere that I know of.
And that's a good point because Ray Rice at that time, he wasn't washed. He was still in the prime of his career. Yeah, and he's correct. He never played another snap. I thought he was going to get suspended for like a year, but he never came back.
Nah, that was shut down.
Yeah, facts.
He may have went overseas and played or something like that.
Nah.
I don't know that to be true. But he didn't play in the NFL, a hell of a running back.
Yeah.
He ain't played not one down in the NFL after that. No endorsements. Nobody's going to have anything to do with old boy. And when they come out with this other stuff, he gonna come back to work. I wouldn't be surprised if he do the ultimate sin, his suicide.
Oh man.
Because bruh, he's such a narcissistic that he couldn't stand not being somewhere and not being seen.
Makes sense.
His whole life, his whole career was about him being seen in the public.
That's facts. That's what Suge Knight was talking about. Diddy all in the videos, dancing all on stage. So he always wanted to be seen from the rip. And somebody like that not having a spotlight is definitely going to hurt him. And I think it's crazy people keep talking about he might off himself. Because I seen a post 50 Cent posted yesterday when he was he made a post that his 50 Cent documentary was bought by Netflix yesterday, and he was like, "This is the last post I'm gonna make about Diddy because I'm scared he might off himself, and I don't want nothing to do with it."
Nothing to do with it.
So that you keep hearing a recurring thing because they said back when you remember Diddy had that college thing when the kids got trampled, couple died, and Diddy got dropped from his label. They say he was about to commit himself. He was about to off himself then, so that's why he's saying it because he was around that time when Diddy was about to do it.
A lot of stress,
because of the
a lot
college.
of fingers pointing, a lot of negative attention, and it's at an all-time high right now.
Yeah, facts.
It was about him, taking everybody else's dreams and making them his.
Give me that.
And now,
Take that.
him nor his kids would profit from anything from Bad Boy or Sean Puffy Combs again.
It's wild.
His kids is gonna suffer behind this.
It's crazy.
Wow,
Sons of a
man,
father.
that's crazy to hear, man.
Kids.
And you knowing Diddy, you think it's a good chance he might take his life?
He was talking about taking his life at the City College thing.
Yep.
Yo,
Facts.
D. Ferg, ASAP Ferg's father, say, yo, man, we gotta watch him, man. This nigga talking about killing himself. I say, so let him.
Oh, snap.
If you're that weak,
Yeah.
I said, let him. And he said, Eugene, why you said that? I said, man, listen to me, man.
Let him.
He ain't no good to nobody if he talking about hurting himself. His life don't belong to him.
Yeah.
His life belong to God.
Facts. That's the thing about this life. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. There's no reason to go there with it. It just means that you can't face adversity. But after you face enough adversity, it becomes just another day in the park.
Yeah, and life continues.
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow the sun will shine.
As must your fight.
Yeah,
it's a daily event.
Every day.
Reoccurs.
Every day.
What he should be trying to do right now is work his way towards God now, for real, and not that devil we've been worshiping. That those people got him believing, you understand, that's the true God.
Correct.
Because everything from what I know, since I've been around him, you know, everything that's gone forward has been that of the devil. The drugs, the alcohol,
the women,
the partying, everything has been of the devil. And he's been leading not only himself, our people, into some kind of damnation through his actions.
Damn. He went
deep. Yeah, I'm just in disbelief, man. I mean, to see his downfall. I mean, he's been on a long run, man. So, you know, to see this is crazy, man. I mean, how long has he been famous?
Nah, so you got to realize he didn't get his fame until after he made that.
Brace yourself.
All my life.
Tell me what's on this one. I don't think that
1900s.
You know, remember, you got to remember this, Mighty. I said he made the atmosphere for Pac to die. He made the atmosphere for Big to die. He created the atmosphere, you understand, for Suge Knight to go to jail, because that's what came out of his mouth.
Spoken to
so
existence.
That didn't happen. His fame didn't really he didn't really come famous until after the death of Tupac and the Notorious Big, brother. So that's like 97. He went on that whole Bad Boy tour with the #1 song in the world, Missing You, where he stole the thing from Sting. and the music from Source Money, the lyrics from Source Money. Didn't even want to pay that man his money. Waited all those years to pay that man his money. He was stealing people's dreams, man.
Jerking you.
He's the cause of a lot of people's death, and people ain't gonna see it the way I see it. But when you steal somebody's dreams, Black Rob probably could have changed his life.
Thanks.
Probably could have changed the way he thought. Probably could have changed the way he was doing business if he wouldn't have stole G-Dep from him. If he would have treated Craig Mack in the correct way,
he passed away,
and not try to steal his music, use him in the way that he used Craig Mack to catapult the Notorious Big.
Had the big
Craig Mack life could have been changed. If he would have never set up the atmosphere and had Big out there in California and bringing Big to that party.
Yeah, that was stupid. In the midst of the war, to take Big into California, and didn't have security with him. It was just him and like 1 or 2 people in the midst of the East Coast, West Coast war. But I feel a lot of what Gene saying, and you say speaking from a real emotional spot. He's been affected by this. He's been talking about this for years and years. It's been falling on deaf ears. And I'm glad he's getting this moment where people are actually listening to what he got to say.
Yeah, and this is a different time. People don't think about that. When you're talking about 98, you don't got no camera phones.
Yeah,
none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no internet flowing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still got dial up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call, you might lose a text conversation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even no texting to phones.
At all.
There was a lot going on to just be riding in the midst of not knowing anything about where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
for
just
sure.
being out there like that.
And you know, yesterday we was doing the thing where Mace was talking about, because he was talking about how Puff was stealing people's dreams, and Mace was talking about Cameron. He took him to Biggie, because he knew Biggie would have done him better than Diddy did, because like he's saying, everybody that comes around him, he just steal your dreams away from you.
Yeah.
The Notorious Big life may still be here.
Facts.
If he wasn't trying to put the Bloods against the Crips.
Cali.
Well, they was already against each other anyway.
Yeah,
but use the Crips. Maybe Tupac would have never had that altercation. But if ands, and buts with candies and nuts, like I always say,
Right.
Christmas will be every day. And I understand that.
Yeah.
But he set up the atmosphere for a lot of people. Wolf set up the atmosphere between him and BMF.
Big Meats. Be home
Come on, man.
next year.
Yeah.
They say one day you got to pay the piper.
Got to.
That's why he getting that smoke.
Sauce Money, you brought
That's
his
why he
name up.
getting
He had
that
an issue with
smoke.
Diddy.
Oh,
For years, Sauce Money is the one who wrote that Missing You, bruh. The #1 song for a long, it was a #1 song on Billboard. I think he did more than Elvis or anybody.
Damn. That was a big song.
Probably Whitney Houston. But Whitney Houston's the only one did like Triple Diamond or something.
Damn.
But
Triple Diamond.
that Sauce Money
30
was like the
Triple
#1
Diamond.
song, and that's what catapulted him into stardom. He didn't pay Sauce Money for years. For
He be
years.
Jerking you.
And Sauce Money wouldn't say this, but I know this to be true. He did a diss song on Puff. Sent it to Jay-Z. Jay-Z called Puff and said, yo, my man, you don't want that diss song to come out about you.
Pay him.
This is true story. I think Puff sent him $100,000 or something like that.
Light work.
pay the man.
And that was, but that could have been about 8 to 10 years after that came out.
Damn. It's crazy.
You know how much money he made and show money and everything he did on that? It's crazy.
Yeah. That's how it is in the industry. If you don't have your paperwork together, your publishing, everything lined up, they're gonna take advantage of you. That's just part of the game. Because when people come in there, they don't have they structure, their foundation right. They just be doing stuff out the love, thinking people are gonna take care of them. But
There is no love.
But if you don't have that thing in paperwork, this is gonna happen to you.
There, and then you end up in one of those situations where you're like, man, how did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just keep counting in the head all the money you missing.
yeah.
But the only person who was getting paid off that was Sting.
Yeah. He took all the royalties. Straight TV. Let's get it.
It's Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _, all lower cases.
No spaces.
You'll find us on Facebook, and when you do, follow the page, scroll the page, enjoy the page, share something, leave some comments, and come back. All right, get into this.
Let's get it.
Gene Deal speaks out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's highly opinionated,
Facts.
but he was speaking on this one with some passion. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He always did.
Yeah, and it's always interesting because no matter how many times you hear him speak, it just seems like every time you listen, something else comes out.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he holds my attention. But yeah, this is just the fact that he pointed attention
Yeah.
at the amount of pressure
Yeah.
to be imagined that's on his shoulders at this time, and rightfully so. He brought it on himself.
Yeah.
But it just keeps, like you said in the video, like it keeps being mentioned, whether in levity and a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
That like, man, you gotta
Yeah.
keep your eyes on him, make
Yeah.
sure that nothing crazy happen.
Yeah.
But this is just a wild time, and I'm gonna stay tuned for it. What you think?
I think it's this crazy situation that's going on with Diddy, but if anybody could talk about it, it's Gene Dell. He knew Diddy before we even knew who he was, just from around the neighborhood. It's seen the whole process, evolution of him, and now the downfall of him. He felt like he was did dirty by Diddy, like a lot of people, and he's been speaking out against Diddy and the whole situation. I think this right was a great interview, him giving his point of view about what Diddy could possibly do to himself because of all the pressures he had on him, and like he said, he's almost a narcissist that always wanted to be in the spotlight. So somebody always wanted to be in the spotlight. It's hard for him now to not be in the spotlight, to not be adored like he once was. Can't wait to see what come out of the situation. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.